You know, sometimes growth can be scary, and sometimes doing what the Lord asks us to do can be frightening. And I think, actually, many times it can be frightening, and we sometimes have to take a step out into the darkness when the Lord inspires us to do something. And it became very clear to me, this concept, when I was in school with my wife. We were both going to BYU, and I had an opportunity for an internship. And I knew I wanted to be involved in marketing, and I knew that was an area that I was very drawn towards and I could be good at. We had talked about kind of the future and what we wanted to do, and we had always thought that we would stay in Utah and just kind of stay close by. All of our family was there. But then this internship became available, and it was in Southern California. And it didn't pay very much. It was, I think, maybe $6 an hour. Internship was probably a nice way of describing this. But as we prayed about it, it was something that we both felt very good about. And we both felt inspired that this was something I should do. Despite I had to go and rent a room out in a woman's home because we didn't have enough money to live anyplace else. I had to be away from my family for that summer. And it made all the difference in the world. It really set up my career and allowed me to serve in areas of the country that I would not have served before. And as I look back now, 15, 16 years later, I see that it really was the way that the Lord prepared me. And by following Him, despite the discomfort, there was certainly comfort through the Spirit, but it was a difficult ordeal. It was something that was very hard for us to do. It allowed both me and my wife to serve in areas and strengthen testimonies outside of the insular Utah area. My wife was Relief Society president, Young Women's president in places like Wichita, Kansas. I was a bishop in South Carolina, Young Men's president in Dallas, Texas. So again, what I really learned from that is the Lord has other plans for us. Sometimes it's uncomfortable when we trust in Him. Sometimes those are steps we have to take that we don't know where we're going to end up. And we can receive comfort in just that one step that the Lord might show us. And we don't know what's going to happen after that. But He does comfort us in that one step and blesses us when we follow what His guidance is and what the promptings of the Spirit guide us to do.